Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. I hope you're all well. It is Friday the 18th of December, so 1 week today, and it'll have been. Seems a bit surreal, and it's weird because obviously, you know, Christmas tree's been up all month, been doing my advent calendar, you know, wrapped all the presents up, but yeah, it just doesn't feel like it. I've had that warm fuzzy moment, you know, quite a few times when we've watched films together and things like that. But yeah, I think I'm kind of missing that. I mean, now we don't do a lot over Christmas because, as you know, I work. My partner's in retail as well, so obviously it's a busy time for retail, so we always end up having to do more hours and things. But yeah, we'd always make sure, you know, we went to a Christmas market, and there's a place, you know, in local places where they have the switch on of the lights and things. So yeah, I think I've kind of missed that, and obviously not been seeing any family who don't live under my roof. So yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit surreal, and I think because I've been you know, so busy, I think I started the YouTube in April, and like I've said before, I've crammed a whole year's worth into like 8 months. So yeah, and then, you know, the 2 Etsy shops and stuff. I suppose I've just not had the time to think about it, which is a good thing in one way and not so in another. So today, I'm obviously getting ready for you know, projects for next year, and the main running theme of, you know, I would probably say most of the year is going to be botanicals. So I have been setting up my kind of station, which is 2 little drawers on wheels that are just a little bit lower than my desk. I have put a photo up before, and yes, I've sorted all my fabrics out. I've put all the die cuts on there, and I've got all my little you know, my glass things with all my labels in and my washi tapes and things like that. So what I always do when I start a new project is I have a folder, and in here it will be my collage folder and papers that I'm going to need to make, you know, envelopes and back tags and make tags and things like that. So instead of, you know, keep getting this folder out, which is, you know, pretty thick, and I've got another folder the same, and I've got some paper on rolls. I like to get so much into this folder, so it's at hand. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start by going through this folder, and I'm going to like take things out what are neutral and green and things like that. So I've got this lovely brown tissue. I'm just going to take one piece out because that will be sufficient. Obviously, if I run out, I can refill my folder, and that's what I do once my folder starts running. You know, empty-ish, I'll refill it. That's a bit of burgundy. I'm not going to use that. That might come in handy, so that can go in the folder. Got some lovely text with all these botanical images in, so that can go in there. Got a couple of nice book pages, so instead of ripping any pages, you know, out of another book, I'll get those used first. That can go with it. Then I've got some end pages which are great for covering tags. and things like that. So I'll take those out, and I'll try and keep them in, so book pages, blank pages, and then colourful pages. I want some straw paper, so I'll kind of put that with speciality. Excuse me. Oh. I'll be right back. Right back. I need to go and wash my hands. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, and now I like keep speciality type papers together and then digitals together. So this is a great one. Same as that. I'm not going to want two of those. I've got that. So it'd be nice to get all these things that I've already got printed off used up. I will have another one of those, even though I've got two, because I really do like that for collaging. So that's that. I won't have another. Some lined paper is always handy to have, so I'll just take four of those for now. Got some like ledger type digital, some graph type digital, another yeah, you know what I mean. So I'll take those out. This lovely check paper that Ali sent me, so that would be nice to use up. I'll probably keep that with book pages. So that's that. I don't want mushrooms. That's more woodland. I'm going to save the fern stuff because I'm going to do something with just ferns and things. So I'll have a couple of those green sheets. I've got some eco dye here. For me, they remind me too much of autumn. So I won't put any of those in my folder. Let's just put that in there. I've got some, again, green background. Save this for woodland. Got a couple of brown backgrounds, so again I will try and keep the browns together and the greens together. It just makes it, you know, easier when I'm searching. That's another nice brown. So that can go in there. I don't want another one. Don't think I want any yellow, orange. These are obviously things that I didn't use in autumn, so they can stay together. I feel like I've probably got enough brown. I'm going to have another green, even though I've got this one. It is one that I use quite a lot. I think that's a green, so I love that. I've already got two of those. I'll have that one. Really do like that. I've used that one loads. So I'll have that green and that green. I think that's from Lorna's shop. I think they're from Digital Curo. I'm going to save that for when I do ferns. I'll have one of those lighter greens. I'll have these. These are from Lorna's wallpaper packs. So I'll take all the green ones out. So I feel like I've got enough browns and my oranges, and then these are bits that are left from digitals, and I think they're mainly birds, which will get used up another time. Got some botanical printouts. Got another one with flowers and that one. So put those together. Probably don't need another one of those. Don't want one of those. Now we've got some digital tea stain, and these are from Ali the Cockney Crafter. We've got some avocado digital paper, more from Ali's shop. So that's probably enough of the those kinds of things. I think that might be it. They're all tea stained. They're floral. More of Lorna's papers. Yeah, these are more floral, which I'd use for Edith. That's a bit too bright for the kind of botanical that I'm wanting to do. Yeah, more florals. So let's gather all these together, and I do try and keep them in a ish order in this folder, because for me that was a lot easier to look through, because everything was quite grouped together. So when I finish a project, all the papers that I haven't used and stuff, I do then put back into this folder, and like I say, I try and keep it in some kind of order. Just makes life a lot easier. So this is what Siobhan sent me. So I think I'm going to actually save these, because I've got all those tea bags that Julie sent me. So I'm going to keep those in here until I've run out of those, and then it just keeps them nice, so they can stay in there for now. And then again, I think this is all blues. This is the blue stuff that I've just put away from doing the winter. So I'll put those browns towards the front, like so. So that folder can go away, and all those can go in my clear folder. So that's some done. So let's get that packed away. And then and I've got this folder, which let me just move this tea. I might be able to lay it out a bit better. So at the back we've got blue card. We've got some music paper, some vintage music paper. So I will take a couple of those out. They're all things for birds. I think I've got enough book pages for now. I've got a bit of speciality handmade papers in neutrals, so I'll take that out. So I do like those for collage. That's another handmade paper. So like I said, I don't think I want any more book pages. So that can go in there. And then I've got some corrugated card, which has got a lovely cream back. So I'll get one of those out. And that's more to remind me that, hey, you've got some, don't forget to use it. I've got this lovely brown, it's like a linen card. So again, I'll just take one of those out. I'll take a couple more straw papers out. And I get these from Julie at Camellia's Crafts. And got some lovely green card and some black card. So I'll take one of the green out again, it's just to remind me that I've got some. So that's that folder done. So I'll put the music paper with those, and then we've got the straw paper, it's different cardboards. Ooh, a speciality. I'll put the tissue there as well, and then we've got the digitals at the back, which will go green, browns, and then lined and tea stained ones. So that's that. I'll get that in my folder, and then that will live at the side of me, and then I shall put all my bag of already, you know, ripped up things and things like that. Then I have got some of this decorators paper, so I am going to cut myself a couple of A4-ish size. Let's just use this as a bit of a template. And again, so that's 2 of those, because it'll save keep getting the roll out. So they can go in, and I've got some piano paper. So I'll do the same with this, and again, I'll probably want more of this, but it just because these live in a cupboard, and if I don't get them out when I think about it, as I'm making something, I just forget. So we'll just have 2 of those. Lovely colour to this piano roll. So I have made some paper packs up, which I'll be showing you at the beginning of January, which will be in my shop, and it's going to have all the papers in that I'm using. So there's a good selection of things. So that's that, and then lastly I have a roll of brown paper, which is enormous. The reason I've got this is because I use it for packaging big things, what my mail bags are too big for. So I kept buying just little rolls at a time at the post office, and I just thought, I think it would be cheaper just to get a roll. So I'm going to try and get a decent, because I thought this is going to be nice. I'd like to make some envelopes and things like that with it, and it's a really thick brown paper, and it's got a real it's quite a dark brown. So I'll just get that in half. So that's that. I'll sandwich this in between, because it's awful for keeping straight. When I used to sell just packs of piano paper, I used to have to get a load of paper clips and paper clip it all down to keep it straight. Go in there and stay there. So, oops, sorry. So if I can wedge it like underneath the cardboard, that should be fine. So for now, I'll just put some clips on it just to keep it together. So that is everything that's going to be in my folder. So I'm thinking I've probably gone too wide with the brown paper, so I could do with just folding some over. Otherwise it's not going to fit in my folder. So let me bring these clips down here because the music paper's more this side than this side. Just fold that over, and hopefully that will fit in. Don't know if it'll be too long, or no, I think it'll fit in. Flatten those down. That's that. So when, you know, I'm thinking about making envelopes and stuff, I can look in here and think, all right, I've got some brown paper, some masking paper, piano paper, book paper, and it's all in one spot. And like I say, it then reminds me that these are the papers that I've got, because I've not used the piano paper for ages, because like I say, it was in a cupboard, and you forget that it's there. So this, what I've just took off the roll, can go in with my little collage bag of things to use that up. And that's it. And the only other thing I need to do is, these are all the book pages that are left over from doing the paper pack. So these are the ones that I'm going to be using. So that's also going to live at the side of me. So thank you very much for joining me. It was nice to have somebody to talk to while I'm sorting out. So, oh, I need to do the calendar. No idea. I should really do it first, because then I just start chatting and forget what I'm doing. So, the 18th. Is that the 18th? Yeah. Oh, it's the horses ploughing the field. So this one. So probably need to move these dongly things now. It's all covering my calendar up. So happy 18th. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you're all ready for Christmas and ready for having a few days of nothingness, hopefully. And I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.